Hey everyone, Dr. Green here. This is a video to give you a quick update on assignment 2, just to give you an introduction to it. So for assignment 2, this is our first assignment where we're building user stories. You can see a lot of information here about how to create a GitLab project, instructions on what should go into the issues, as well as a project description on a project I have worked on before called Townie Cup. This is a really fun project, so I think we can have some fun with it. For this assignment, you will be working in groups. It is your responsibility to get in touch with your group. All your groups can be found under the People tab. If you go in there, you will see there are groups. Groups have been randomly assigned, so you can go through and find your name in these groups. Okay? So for assignment 2, what you're going to have to do, go ahead and create a GitLab account at gitlab.com. I suggest you use your BGSU email address. Once you're in there, you're going to see a screen similar to this, with not so many projects. You'll see I have many ongoing projects already. But I would click New Project, and then you need to name your project appropriately. You'll see we have a naming scheme right here. So I can go in and say, well, this is CS 3540 Fall 2020. This is AO2, and this is group. I'm going to be group 99 because I don't want to interfere with any of your names. Okay, so you have this, all this private. Don't add anything. Don't make it public. Awesome. Create your project. You'll end up with this screen. We will be using these projects later, but for now, you can just settle with this. Go to members. That's the first thing you want to do. Search for members. You can either add greenr at bgsu.edu and say invite, or you can add rgreen13, which is me, Robert Green. You want to add me as a maintainer. And you want to set the expiration date for close to the end of this course. This semester ends on December 11th, so please set the expiration date for December 9th. Go ahead and say invite, and I'll be added to your group so that I have access. I currently don't have a TA, but if I did, you would also add that TA. Now, for your assignment, what you're going to do is you're going to go in here and you're going to go to issues. Okay? You'll see that under issues we have a list, we have boards, we have labels. For this assignment, all you're concerned with is the list. You're going to go in here and you're going to say new issue. And based on the description of Townie Cup, you are going to start writing a user stories, right? So you're going to come in here and say as a something, I don't know, administrator, team member, web user, unregistered user, something like these. Okay? So just to give you ideas. I can do things like log in, etc. So as an administrator, I can log in to the admin website to manage team, right? Website. And then what I would do is in the description, I'd take this whole thing, say to manage teams. Okay? This is basically all we're doing for this assignment. The goal of this assignment is to find a complete listing of user stories that adequately covers this project. If you need feedback along the way, hit me up. I'm on Slack, I'm on email, I'm on Canvas, I'm on Discord. You can find me all over the place. Fill these out. You don't have to assign them. You don't have to give them milestones. If you want to give them labels just to categorize them, that would be awesome. You can also enter weights or priorities if you want to. Okay, we're going to get to some of this later in the semester as we go. And once you've done that, you just go ahead and hit submit. Okay. Once you're in here, you can go to list. I'm going to be able to see a whole list of these for grading and for evaluation and to give you feedback. So go ahead and do that. Write all the user stories you can. I do expect you to work collaboratively on this. So once you are done, you will have to do a peer review. Okay? You will see this is the peer review form. I can open it up with Microsoft Excel or Numbers or OpenOffice or Google Sheets, whatever you're using. Okay, and I have it here, and you'll see what you need to do is change this so that you have every team name here, including yourself. Okay, something like this. All right. For each of these items, you need to rate your team member. Are they researching and gathering information? Do they fulfill the team's roles and duties? Do they share in the work of the team, and do they listen to you and your other teammates? Just so you know, this is not completely anonymous. I know who's submitting the file, but your other teammates will never ever see this. And it's extremely important that you do this the right way. Make sure that you have names here and give honest ratings, honest evaluations, okay, of everybody, including yourself. Your grade for this assignment will be an average of the scores you receive from yourself and your teammates. Grade fairly, grade honestly. If you come to me later in the semester and say, hey, this group member has not been working, they haven't been participating the whole semester, and I look back at these sheets that you've submitted and you've given them threes all the time, I am not going to believe you. So definitely read the sheet, do it correctly. One thing I can say, every value over here on the right side should be between a 0 and a 3. Over here, everything must be in the format last name, comma, first name. Do not mess this up. If you screw up the formatting and things like that, I have a script that grades these and gathers all the information for me. So if you enter things incorrectly, you will receive a 0 because I will not be able to get the data from your file. All right, that is your intro to assignment 2 and assignment 2A. So go for it and knock it out. See ya.